Welcome to class 7 students. This is the continuation part of the chapter Internet Services. Uh, in my previous video, I have talked about four different internet services that are very much important in our lives nowadays. The first one was email, obviously, very important. Second one was mailing list. Third one is chatting, which we do with every other people nowadays. Fourth one is online conferencing, very important. Without these online conferencing apps or video conferencing apps, we will not be able to do this online classes also that we are doing with you. Okay, so these four, I hope they are clear to you all. Next one, number 5, blogs. So what are blogs? Let's read from the book. The term blog is the shorthand for web log. So web and log, web be log, it becomes blog. Okay, a blog is just a website where the entries are made in a diary or journal style. People write blogs to put their thoughts on the web, to let people know what they think. Most people write blogs to share their experiences, to speak up about an issue for which they really care. So we nowadays on online platforms we find a lot of people writing blogs, articles. Okay, so these articles are written by some people, right? Those people are known as bloggers, those who write something. So what do they write basically in blogs? Whatever they feel about, suppose they have good fashion sense, they will be a fashion blogger. Suppose they have good sense of food, they will write about food and they will become a food blogger. They travel a lot. Suppose someone travels a lot, wants to journal their traveling stories, they will become a travel blogger. So you can become a blogger about anything, politics blogger, anything. Okay, most people write blogs to share their experiences, to speak up about an issue for which they really care. Blogs usually include text, images, and links to other blogs and web pages. So this is what blogs consist of. They mainly consist of texts, written texts, images, links to other blogs which might be related to this blog, and web pages as well. A blog is usually written by one person. This person is known as the blogger. Other people may often write comments to the blogger's post, but the primary content of the blog is written by one person. So just like we write comments, we put comments on online platforms, social media platforms, under others' pictures or posts. In the blog also you can write comments, you can add comments, but main subject or the main writer of the blog remains the person who wrote the blog, who is this one person. Okay, and that person is known as the blogger. A blog is usually public. It means that it is on the internet and anyone can see it. We can use a website that offers free blog creation and hosting. These websites are just learn the names of or these websites, the URL of the websites. Okay, Blogger is www.blogger.com, LiveJournal is www.livejournal.com, Blogstream is www.blogstream.com. okay, so these are the different websites of blogging, free blogging and hosting websites. Okay, so you have to learn this one well, because because many small questions can come from this part. Next we are going to talk about VoIP. So what is this VoIP? What is the full form? The full form or VoIP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. Okay, it's a term that is used to describe any kind of online phone service. So nowadays we also make calls via online services, right? We can make free or inexpensive phone calls to almost everywhere in the world. So previously what did we do? We used the PCO phone, right? ISD calls, so those phone booths where it was written STD, ISD and PCO. So ISD calls are for to make calls for a different country. But nowadays, with the help of these online phone services, like we can do WhatsApp calling, we can do Messenger calling, we can do Skype calling. All these are VoIP services, and we can make free and inexpensive phone calls to people who are living even in Antarctica. Okay, so for that you only need an active or a very strong internet connection. These services can be used as replacement for traditional phones. So nowadays we can skip our traditional phones if we just have an internet connection. Okay, a headset, what are the requirements? A headset can be used for voice chat. In order to make phone calls from our computer, we need a microphone and speakers, or it's better to have a headset with a microphone. Means if you have a headset with a microphone both, then you can say something which will be audible to the other person, and you can also hear something what the other person is saying. And along with these, what do you need? You need an active internet connection. Okay, so we are done with VoIP. Full form is important, and 1 or 2 marks question are also important from this point. Next, coming to internet shopping. So what is internet shopping? We all do nowadays we all do internet shopping. That means shopping from internet markets. Okay, it is also known as e-commerce. Okay, in the last few years, internet shopping has become very popular. We can buy anything from fresh vegetables to computers over the internet. So we nowadays, it is not mandatory that we can only buy vegetables or fish or anything fresh from the only from the market. We can also order. We have different apps, websites where we can order these vegetables, fish, meat, and also we have different stores, online stores, where we can order our phones, from our computers, from our furnitures, from anything. We can buy absolutely anything online. Customers like internet shopping because the convenience of being able to browse and buy goods from our home. We don't have to go to the markets in the crowd of 100 people. Where we will sweat, where we will not feel okay. So we can just sit under the fan in our home and be cozy and comfortable and browse through any goods that we want to buy. Stores are open 24 hours a day. So even at night, in the dead night, 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., we can browse through different goods that we want to buy. And it is open every day of the year. So markets and shops, they may remain closed on certain national holidays and weekly holidays, but these internet markets, internet shops, they are open 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Okay, there is a wide range of choice. Customers can access store all over the world and buy things. So me sitting in Kolkata today can buy something which is a store, buy something online which is a store in, suppose, London. So if I might have to pay a lot for that, because it will travel a long distance to come to Kolkata to me. So I might have to pay for the travel, means whatever money it needs to travel from that London, that place, to here. But I am getting the chance to browse through things that are available there, sitting in Kolkata. Okay, so there is a wider range of choice. Customers can access stores all over the world and buy things. Okay, so this is why internet shopping has become so much famous these days. Next, I will continue with internet shopping only in the next video. I still have a few more topics left to be covered under internet shopping. Okay, so I'll continue that in the next video. Thank you.